good. I know it's been a long time since I've put a video on, but I've been busy. I've been super busy, actually. Um, Dealing with neighbor stuff, dealing with Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Belated Mother's Day to everybody, by the way. Been overall real busy. I do have an announcement that I'll say a little bit later. Right now, I'm bringing you guys for a little walk in the woods. This is my hunting spot, and I'm not usually here this time around. I mean, this time of year, this time around. It is very thick. Must have had a decent storm come through because there's a ton of trees down. Big old trees. And I don't know, because of those two factors, I don't recognize anything. Almost lost. It's crazy. I mean, I got a blind in here someplace, natural blind, that I spent years making. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the damn thing. It's just that thick. Anyway, well, thank you for being here. Please give this video a like. You don't have to. I don't care. I do it because it's fun. So, that being said, let's take a look around, huh? So, like a dumbass, grabbed my camera this morning. Planned on coming out here and doing a little bit of filming. And I power up the camera, it says no SD card. I look in the slot, sure enough. My dumbass forgot the SD card. So, I'm gonna do this on my phone. I got pretty good battery on my phone, so should be alright. Alright, this is looking a little more familiar. My God. Well, I haven't hunted up here in a while. It's actually been about 2 years since I've been here. Reason being is my spot kind of got discovered by a young moron. Decided to hunt this area with a AR-15. Now, you want to hunt with an AR-15? Hey, fine. I really don't give a shit, except for you're going to hunt in my area with an AR-15. That's illegal. And it's illegal because this is a shotgun zone only. That's a rifle. There are houses in the area. Wow. What a deadfall. None of this used to be here. Yeah, has this changed? Anyway, after that, I decided to stop hunting here for a little bit. Wow. Bugs are crazy too. Wow, okay. Right here. The only reason I even recognize it is that's my Christmas garland I put up for camouflage. This thing is completely destroyed. Oh man, that whole tree came down. That was never like that. The pine tree that was there came down. Oh my God, these trees here came down. This tree toppled over. Yeah, this is completely different. Amazing what 1 year or 2 years difference does from being here. This is crazy. Yeah, it was almost like a tiki hut that I had set up here. I mean, you can't even recognize it now. All these trees fell on top of it and whatnot. I spent a lot of time building that thing up. I just can't believe how much this has changed. It's crazy. Like I said, too, I'm not usually here this time of year. It's another 6 months before I come in here, usually. All the leaves are already changed colors or gone. I mean, it's September when I usually come in here to do some bow hunting. There's some signs of animal right here. That's probably deer tracks. If you look here, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but there's a line right, follow my finger, right there, that line you see right there, that's a deer trail. Think of it like a deer highway. They use these trails to maneuver through the woods. It's part of the reason why I set my blind up over here off the trail. They tend to come through here. I've seen rut marks in this area too. Notice I'm not saying where it is that I do hunt. I'm not giving my location. I don't need everybody and their mother here. These ferns. Beautiful ferns. Trying to hunt on this public land. Here's the creek. Now, to my right, over here, is a big swamp. To my left is another big swamp. And this creek kind of flows in between. There's a lot of, what the hell do you call it? Natural elements in the water here. Ah, damn. Not like getting stabbed in the thigh by a stick. Iron, calcium deposits, stuff like that. Really see it when the water's a little more clear. But yeah, this is my hunting area. If I was able to keep going this way, here, man, bugs. Right here's this is where deer cross right here. Kind of see their trail. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but me being a hunter for so many years, walking through the woods, I see it right off the bat. Now, if I keep going, this will open up into a meadow, which we're going to keep going. Let me check. 127, yeah, we got time. Battery's already down to 57%. But the old rule of thumb is, anytime you're going to cross a log, you unload your gun, take your arrow out your sight or your rest, put it away, stuff like that. So if you fall, you have no issues. Well, that same goes with carrying a phone across the log. You can't really counterbalance your weight and stuff like that when you're holding the phone in front of your face. So I'm going to let you guys go for just a minute, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've tested this log. I feel safe enough to do this. I am literally standing on the log. Oh, there seems to be some kind of chemicals in here, though. It's pretty shiny. Got that rainbow effect like at that state park I did. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of beautiful back here. And I'm going to pan around here 360 degrees without falling in the water. That's the other side. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so we're going to go up here, kind of go off to the right here. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a car coming by. Otherwise, listen. That's a car. Probably about 400 yards off the road. Canadian geese. That's nature, folks. Yeah, it's just... Oh... Oh, man. Okay, one thing I did not do is test this tree right here. And I just put my weight on it. I don't know how well you can see that. Look at that. That is just teetering on the brink of falling over. If that was to fall on me, that would hurt like hell. So, we're not going to put our weight on that because, I mean, that's a pretty big tree here. However, so that I don't forget about it, come fall and done hurt myself. And I'm going to get this on video. We're just going to go ahead and topple that because it's getting ready to topple anyway. Better to do it now rather than on top of some hunter come fall. And it's its natural process anyway, so it's not really going to hurt nothing. So here we go. Alright. We're on the other side of the creek now. Don't think the meadow's too far up ahead. Whew. Now on my right, there is another trail, that deer trail, that comes out that way and goes into the corner of the meadow. Makes me wonder how many freaking wood ticks I'm going to have on me now. Sorry for the jumpiness of the camera, guys. Going through a thick spot. Whew. Alright. Another tree fell over there. You gotta see it slanting there. Yeah, a lot of these went down. Must have had a pretty good storm up here. Of course, a lot of them are pretty well rotten, like the tree I just knocked down. This thing just split. Now wait a minute here. Looking at this. Yeah, that's burnt wood right there. And I'll bet there's a good chance here that lightning struck this thing. Kind of blew it out. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Check and make sure I got everything. Oh, man. Now, you ask any woodsman, any tool that they would bring out into the woods, and their only option is the one tool, and that's it. Just one tool. What tool would that be? Guys, leave a message in the comments. Alright? So you're Bear Grylls or some outdoor enthusiast. And you're going to have to spend a week out in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, no cell phone, no help to be found. You get to bring one item with you except for the clothes on your back. What would that one item be? What's that one item that could save your life? Yeah, just beautiful back here. Look how green that is. Just think, guys. A month, 5 weeks ago, I think, we had a blizzard and 14 plus inches of snow. Not 5 weeks ago. Not a lot of spider webs, but skeeters are freaking insane, though. About to come out to the meadow here. Whew. Haven't really kicked anything up either. A lot of times you'll start hearing shit crunching through the woods. Not crunching, but crashing through the woods. A lot of maple. That's what that is. That's maple. Good hardy trees. A long time. Alright, guys. We are in the meadow. This is actually where I shot my first buck years ago. I might see something here. It's dry out here. Oh, they chopped down all them pines. What the frig? Man, they did too. Oh man, that used to be, this whole area right here used to be lined with beautiful big pine trees. Like this guy right here. Just this whole wall of pine back here. Deer come in and out of there like crazy. They're all gone. What the hell? Gotta make money, I guess. Alright. So this meadow here. Now, usually depending on the wind, and the wind is the deciding factor here. It's where I put up my, usually put up my deer blind. This corner here, though looking very disturbed with the recently cut down trees, this corner here is deer trail. In fact, that's where my buck ran into. He literally came out over here, started walking right this way. I had my deer blind way back there in that line of trees back there, and I popped him right about out in here somewhere. Actually, no, I think it was right over here by these trees. It's a good 150 yard shot, 120 yard shot, somewhere around in there with a shotgun. I blasted out his shoulder and lunged him, and he ran straight back over here and whatnot. Now, I got a little nervous at first because I thought maybe that I just winged him, because I walked up over here and there was no blood whatsoever. I could not find a trace of any blood whatsoever. And obviously after waiting for about 20 minutes, because you don't want to start tracking them right away. Any good deer hunter knows that. You want to let them do their thing, let them, finally pass away before you go and take your fill your tag. Anyway, yeah, I didn't see any blood whatsoever up in here. This is where I had shot him. And he ran straight back into that corner over there. And I had to walk probably 30 yards into the woods before I even saw a drop of blood. And then when I walked a few feet farther, and there's a huge pool of blood. Oh man, like just huge pool of blood. And then about 10 yards after that, that's where he was sitting. 6-point buck, not, you know, trophy by any means whatsoever, but yeah, it was my first buck. My dad didn't get anything that year, and he went all the way up north for his hunting trip. And that was actually the second year I got this 2 years running, so it's kind of nice. First year I got here was a doe, and I got her over here. There's another trail that runs the length of these trees all the way down. Remember that, because I'm going to repeat that again once I come out of this meadow down here. So yeah, this is that meadow. Really surprised I didn't kick anything up here. Oh, I've seen coyotes out here. I know there's a guy out here that traps them, sells their fur, stuff like that. Seen a lot of mice out here, a lot of rabbits, a lot of turkeys. I've had turkeys come through 95 to 100 deep. I mean, that's a lot of noise and a lot of turkeys walking through. And I've seen it. Sitting right in that blind that I showed you earlier. Now back here, I know it's hard to see, but back in there it's just a huge, huge swamp. All cattails. So you can't really go much farther than the trees that you see right there. Man, there's buckthorn all over the place, just tearing me up. Look at this. Just tearing me up. So, yeah. I like to come out here. I mean, I plan on hunting this year in this area, so I like to come out here and scout it. Get an idea of what changed. Those pines back there, that's huge. The fact that, here, check this out. See that? That's fur. Right here. See that? That's rabbit. Coyote probably got him, or a hawk or something. That's rabbit fur. He probably died today. But yeah, I'm gonna be one with nature. It's definitely the place to do it. Ah, there's snakes out here too. I've seen a big milk snake one time. Huge damn thing. Here you go. Another piece of nature for you. Check this out. Caterpillars. I don't know if that's silkworm or what that is. Cocoon of some kind. Yeah, cocoon of some kind. I see a caterpillar sitting up there. Inchworm maybe or something. A whole bunch of them in there. Leave it undisturbed. Best thing to do. It's nature. That's some bird's food. So yesterday, we were frisbee golfing. Yes, I'm a big frisbee golfer. I've been doing it about 15 years. But we spotted, actually my cousin spotted, here you go again. See that? See that line right there? That's another deer trail. My cousin spotted a fawn. This thing could not have been more than a couple of hours old. Curled up base of a shrub on the course. Again, don't touch it. Mama's not far. She'll be back. Get your human scent on there. She might not take it back. Oh, check this out. See that? I follow my finger now. Right here. See that? That circle? This open patch of dirt? That was a rut mark. Probably an old rut mark. Well, it would have to be an old rut mark. Probably from this last year. But yeah, that's a rut mark. So, this is my hunting spot. I don't get a lot of visitors here. Every now and then, you'll have somebody out here with a dog doing a little bit of bird hunting. And this place used to be good for bird hunting until the coyotes got in here. Well, actually, first, the turkeys got in here. They got in here thick as thieves. Like I said, I've had 95 to 100 of them walk by me at the same time. Not turkey hunting, of course, but bow hunting. I didn't have a turkey tag, so I'm not a poacher. They all walked by me as gallantly as they came through. But anyway, yeah. Once the turkeys got in here, then the coyotes became a problem. Then we started losing the grouse population. Now, sharp-tailed grouse has always been a no-go here. For whatever reason, they're not making a very big comeback. The rough-tailed grouse, it's more of a fantail than a pointy tail. Those are the ones that you can shoot. But they've been very few and far between out here because of the coyotes. Yep. There's going to be a tick check tonight. Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your neighborhood wood tick. See that? Yeah. That is your neighborhood wood tick, looking for a warm spot to embed his head and suck your blood. Bye-bye. So I will be checking for wood ticks tonight. I actually felt a little prick crawling up my leg. Blood-sucking demons. Alright. I'm going to start making my way back to the truck. Going to have to pick up my son pretty soon anyway, so... I will see you in a minute. Hey guys. My outro here. Fucking bee. Big old bumblebee following me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I ask that you give it a like. Yeah, another interesting find. We got ourselves a 12 gauge shotgun shell. Yeah, somebody's bird hunting out here. I don't know if it was a slugger or what, but you can't tell when they're fired. Whatever. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to throw it away. Just because I'm that kind of person. So, in here. Let's make a shot of it here. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, that's another deer trail. I mean, that thing looks like a cave coming out of there. That big dark hole right there. That's a beat down deer trail coming out of here. Probably crossing this field right here. Anyway, I do appreciate that you watched this video. I hope you stuck around to the end. Give me a like. I am on Twitter. I am on Facebook. Feel free to reach out to me if you've got any places in Minnesota that you'd like me to check out. Oh, the big announcement. All right, here it comes. This summer, this upcoming August, I am planning to finally go up to that abandoned resort that I keep talking about. Built in the 1920s, abandoned in the 1970s. Back in the day, if you wanted to stay at the resort, the #1 resort in northern Minnesota, this was the place you would go to. I'll have more details for you later on, but this August, like I said, we're going up there. We're going to do a video there. Now, if you want to collab with me on this, I'm all down for that. It'll be the beginning of August when we go, so keep that in mind. Hotel room's already booked and all that stuff. So, long overdue, long anticipated, long awaited, the abandoned resort in northern Minnesota is about to get its debut right here with Exploring with Jay. Stay tuned. With that, I bid you all fond farewell till my next video, and